24 weeks today. I entered my 6th month at 23 weeks, I guess. I thought it was 24 weeks, but I am 6 months pregnant. So the baby is 12.5 inches long and weighs about 1.5 pounds, which is a good sized baby growing in there. The baby has been kicking so much. He is just crazy active in there, like 24/7. Honestly, I'll wake up in the night just feeling him kick. I'll wake up in the morning and he's kicking. I'll go to bed and he's kicking, and during the day he kicks all day long. So I'm like, does this child ever sleep? Are we gonna have another bad sleeper? But he is active all day long. And there was one day that I kind of got a little worried. I know it's a little early to start kick counts, but just his schedule, he is super active all the day long, like I said. And one morning he hadn't kicked me all morning until like after, I don't know, 2. And like I woke up, no kicks, and then I drank orange juice and he started kicking. So I was like, oh, thank goodness. That was a little scary, even though I know it's too soon to start kick counts. It just freaked me out because I know his schedule so well, and I know he's measuring ahead and everything. So yeah, so I was just, you know, being a mama, but he started kicking again, and then he hasn't done that since. I have been so tired. I don't know what it is, if it's having a almost 2-year-old or if it's just being pregnant. I have no idea. So I am 24 weeks, but like I said last time, I'm measuring 2 weeks ahead. I had a friend's husband who's in the medical field kind of explain it to me that like he's probably not changing the due date because it's probably going to change every time you go in for an ultrasound. So that kind of made sense. And I know the doctor did say something like that, like if you were to come in every time and we do like an ultrasound, your due date would probably be all over the place. I had recently stopped breastfeeding when I got pregnant with this little man. So I probably didn't have a real period is what the doctor said, or and like I said, my ovulation schedule was all over the place. So anyways, I feel like I'm getting closer to my 3rd trimester because I probably am bigger or ahead, but we're just gonna go with 24 weeks just because that's the last period, first day of my last period. But I really do feel like I'm getting more into the 3rd trimester. It's just all those like the tiredness, the heaviness, the fullness constantly. It's just like, oh, I really feel like I'm closer to 30 weeks, but who knows? We will see. This baby's gonna come when he's gonna come, and hopefully he waits until I'm full term. So like I said, he's been kicking so much, but he has been making my belly all weird and disformed. He like pushes his butt out, and it's like one side is huge, one side is flat. It's like, it's just been fun to see this because I remember this with my first, and it's kind of a weird feeling. Like it's a lot of pressure in one area. You're almost like, ah, what is that? But it's so cute. I love it. I love the big movements. I loved the little flutters. I love the big movements. I love it all. I'm just not excited for when, you know, the foot gets stuck in the rib and that kind of stuff. And he has been kicking super hard, and sometimes it hurts. Or it's not super painful, but it's kind of like, oh, that was a little uncomfortable. Like there's so much pressure from the kick or whatever it was, the punch, whatever. And I just don't remember feeling that this soon with my first, but every pregnancy is different. We started birthing classes this week, and we're doing that even though I know I just had a baby 2 years ago, so I know what is gonna happen. But we are doing that because we're at a new hospital, and so yeah, we started our birthing class, which it was boring. I'm not gonna lie, it was boring, but it's kind of exciting to be going to these and just learning what the hospital procedures are and what their beliefs are, and their beliefs seem to be very close to mine. It's all about mommy and baby bonding, and the labor room is also the recovery room. So you just, where you deliver, you also stay. because they're very into just keeping the baby and mommy together, and I just really like that. It was like that at the last hospital. They were very into breastfeeding, they were into skin to skin, and I really, really like all that. So we are going to be going to our birthing class every Wednesday for the next 3 weeks, and then we will tour the hospital, which is the main reason why we are doing the birthing classes. And I told the lady, the teacher, that this was our second, and she was like, oh, second pregnancies are very different than the first, and this class just kind of touches base on, you know, what to expect, but you already know, so you'll probably be kind of bored in this class, which we were kind of bored, but it's still fun, and it's still, we're kind of treating it like a date night because we never get date nights, so yeah. So we think we've come up with a name, and I would tell you guys, but we're not 100%, so we might not even be 100% until we actually see him. I don't know. And if you didn't know he's a boy, then go check out my last pregnancy update, 23 weeks, because I revealed the gender and updated you on how that week went. So go look at that one. But yeah, we're having a little boy, and we think we know the name, but you never know. Like, I remember when I would tell people, I think we're gonna name him Foster, everyone would always say, well, we'll see if you actually name him that, or, you know, sometimes you look at them and they don't look like that name, and I'm like, okay. When I saw him, I just couldn't picture him as anything else. So it might change too when we see this baby. I kind of don't think so, because I'm one of those people, like, I know what I want and I'm just gonna go with it. Like, that's just how I am. So we'll see though. I am so big, so big. I know I am so big, and I know it's because I'm measuring further along, but I just feel it. I just feel it. Like I said, I feel like I'm in my 3rd trimester. My clothes aren't fitting. I have just a few things that fit me, and it's really annoying. I have to do laundry like every 2 days just so I can have something to wear, and I've been wearing the same clothes over and over again. The last time around, my favorite maternity pants were like these ones, where they just have this short band, and they just fall like really low, and they were just so comfortable last time. But this baby is so low that those feel like too much pressure against my belly, and it hurts. So I have not been liking these, and every time I wear them, I feel like I'm suffocating the baby or something, or I just feel like it's too tight. Like, oh my gosh, I need these off. I just need to be comfortable. So I have not been a fan of this kind of panel. I've been really liking the long panel, or just yoga pants have been heaven. Cravings for this week. I haven't had a ton of cravings, or it hasn't varied very much. I just kind of want fruit, healthy stuff. I do not want fast food. In the beginning of my pregnancy, that was all I wanted. That was all I could get down. Now I will not eat any fast food. That sounds terrible to me. I'd rather just make something, or make a PB&J if I need something quick. I just do not want fast food. And I've just been eating really healthy and a lot of small meals throughout the day. That's what has been working for me, because lately I have felt my stomach is being pushed up like it happened, like what happens during pregnancy. But it has just, I get so full so quickly, and I feel like I'm going to explode. Oh, worst heartburn ever. I don't remember it being this bad with Foster. I know it was bad, I know it was terrible, but I didn't have it this bad. I just feel like I just had straight up acid reflux from, I had pizza for lunch one day. I made like a homemade pizza, and it was so good, but the red sauce killed me. And then that night we had spaghetti, and it was just like, oh my gosh, holy moly. Throughout the night I just kept getting like burning coming up, and it wasn't like I was gonna throw up, but it felt like burning acid like up my throat. And then the next day I was having like this pain up here, and I was kind of getting worried. I was like, should I go to labor and delivery, make sure something's not going wrong, because it was hurting so bad, like right here. Oh my gosh. And then I looked it up and it said a lot of times when you feel that, it's acid reflux. So I went and got Gas X, or like, not Gas X, what is it? I don't know, just the relief for that. I can't remember what it's called, but it worked, and I got the chewables and they were supposed to work within minutes, and it did. Because I was starting to freak out that I was hurting so bad. And actually that was the night we went to our birthing class and we had to leave early because I was hurting so bad, and I was like, should we just walk up to L&D really quick and get me checked out? So that was just my short little update for you guys. 24 weeks, not a ton has changed since 23 weeks, but I wanted to do them more often. I wanted to make more videos because I like when people are consistent, and I loved to watch weekly videos even if not a ton has changed. So hopefully you guys are the same. And want to see my videos weekly or every 2 weeks, sometimes every couple weeks. It just depends what the schedule's like, how I'm feeling, but I would like to do these more. I don't want to wait every 4 weeks. I want to do them more. It's so fun and exciting, and I love that I'm going to have this to look back on. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate all your sweet messages and likes and subscribing. I will see you guys next week. Bye!